What's up, everybody? Ken and Hotep. Back at it again with the work grift. Today is September 26, 2022. Right now, on my way to DC to drop off some material, haul ass back to Baltimore, and then run to Hagerstown, Maryland, and do some shit. Got a busy day. Anyway, one in the chat if y'all can hear me. So I'll make sure I'm coming through okay. I got to use my AirPod for today. Anyway. Hope everybody had a good weekend. What's up, Jimmy? We got Jimmy Dawson in the building. But like I said, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Who else? We got K Stacks. What's up, K Stacks? Who else we got in here? What's up, Charles K? Hope everybody had a good weekend. If you tuned in yesterday, what up, Jay? If you tuned in yesterday, I helped my mother move. That took all damn day. Now I got a busy day today for work. Anyway, let's get to it. But first, let's get them likes up. Everybody, please share this stream. Let people know we live. You know, we got 7 in the building. Let's get 7 likes. Anyway, so I guess there was a 60-minute interview with some guy that claimed to have some like smoking gun text messages from Mark Meadows, you know, to the Trump camp. That's supposed to be so damning for that day in January, right? Like I said, one in the chat if y'all can hear me though. Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, we good. Jimmy said we good. Anyway, so it's supposed to be like some smoking gun on Donnie T and his camp regarding January, that day in January, right? When I go back and I listen to the clips, it's no real smoking gun, right? To me, what it sounds like, right, is that Mark Meadows had some reservations about the way 2020 went down, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say 2020. If you don't read between the lines, if I say some things, YouTube will take this video down and probably suspend me. So, like Mark Meadows has some reservations about how 2020 went down, which he's not the only person, right? He's not the only person. You know, 78 million people got some reservations on how that went down. I would say that I got some reservations on how that went down, but you know, that's neither here nor there. The reason I bring this up, and I'll probably bring it up a little more later on tonight when I stream. Who we got in the building? We got my man Steph in the building. What up, Steph? We got Natalie in the building. What's the deal? We got Angel Heart in the building. I appreciate y'all. Anyway, we bring this up to say this. We're in a time now where you can't have an opinion on shit. If you got the wrong opinion, they will demonize you and they will end your entire career. They will cancel you from society. You will be equivalent to a leper if you hold the wrong opinion. You know what I mean? You know, if you dare to challenge the official narrative, if you dare to challenge what they say happened, you know what I mean? If you have any type of questions, if you question anything, you know, that goes against the status quo, you know, or have any, you know, information to the contrary of that, they canceling you. So there's a 60 Minutes interview last night with some guy named Riggleman or some shit like that, claims to have these smoking gun emails, and the emails just sound like a person that didn't believe the way things went down in 2020. So, you know, they doing the, you know, they doing the usual, like, yo, we need to have a rally, we need to do this, we need to do that, right? Just regular normal shit, you know what I mean? You know, because if the left side did it, if the left did it, We have no issues. We have no issues. They're freedom fighters. They're fighting for democracy. They're bucking against fascism and all this other shit. We'd have heard that, right? But when you have it to the contrary on the right, now it's all, the traitors, the terrorists, you know, they hate America. They hate democracy, which we're a republic, which everybody knows, but regardless, you know, they're against our democracy. You know, HJ said all the time, the left is good at branding, you know what I mean, and messaging, you know what I mean. But now they're going after, you know, they're going not only after Mark Meadows, they're going after Mike Lindell, um, they're going after anybody of note that questions anything that happened in 2020. They're going after anybody of note that uh, that they feel like has something to do with this witch hunt, which is this committee on that day in January. Right? Divide and conquer. We said that yesterday in the stream. It's divide and conquer, right? They wanna get certain political partisans out of the paint. You know what I mean? They want to divide the left paradigm versus the right paradigm and get people fighting with each other. They want another civil war. You know why? Because if they can get everybody fighting with each other, guess what is easy to do? Completely conquer a populace, right? Completely conquer a populace. That's what they want, right? So getting your neighbor to argue with you or, vice versa, yeah, they're doing a good job, Natalie. You know what I mean? We got Jabari in the building. What up, Jabari? What's going on? Salute. Anyway, so this is what we're seeing. This is what we're seeing in the news. And like I said, it's not with just, Mark Meadows. You're seeing it with Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell said he was at like a fucking Denny's or a Waffle House or some shit after a hunting trip. And he got served with a subpoena by the Franklin Beverly Institute or whatever it was while he was eating. You know what I mean? Like, this is the shit we're seeing. Anybody that has anything to do with Donnie T and his camp, guess what? You're gonna be under fire. You know, they want to make it. They want to make them so untouchable. You know what I mean? Uh, in a bad way. Like lawyers won't work with them because it's like, yo, if we work with them, our careers are ruined. You know what I mean? You know, other politicians, other leaders. It's like, yo, if we work with Donnie T and his camp, or we stand up for him, or we speak out, in favor of him, you're immediately, cast out, right? You're not in the cool kids club anymore. And a lot of people value their career more than what's right. They don't want them. They don't want them shekels fucked with. You know what I mean? What up, Sauce? You know what I mean? So it's like I said this before. I've said this before. You guys hear me say it in my streams all the time, right? Back in, Behold the Pale Horse, Bill Cooper said it, or he didn't say it. There was a receipt that he put into his book, and I swear, if you find that book, not the audio book, because the audio book missing some chapters, but find the book Behold the Pale Horse, read it. It was written in 1990. You'd be shocked and surprised on how much shit Bill Cooper got right over the years, including what the fuck's going on right now, right? Anyway, the receipt said, this is a memo from one of the redacted agencies. It's going to come a time when the people of the United States will be told that the biggest threat to the United States is its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution, right? Say it one more time. There's going to come a time when the people of the United States will be told the biggest threat to the United States is its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. What are we saying now? What are we saying now? Anybody that stands up for the Republic, anybody that stands up for the flag, anybody that stands up for the Constitution, immediately being red flag, right? And they don't just go for politicians. They go for like you got certain prepping YouTubers and gun tubers and military YouTubers, you know, being flagged because they have they're pro 2A. You know what I mean? You know, um, it's crazy. And it's like some of them worked for the redacted agencies before. Now all of a sudden they on a list. You know, coming for everybody, man. Saul says I got behold the pill who is sitting right here on the table in front of me. Hear that, bro? I've been referencing that book as of late. As soon as someone in government questions government, we all go after them. Divide and conquer the citizens. Yes. Yes, exactly. Now it does now what Gina Carano said a couple of years ago make a lot of sense, right? Remember they canceled her and they got her out of the what was the Mandalorian because of her statements on Twitter, and now look what's going on. She was 1,000% right. She was 1,000% right. You know what I mean? But people don't listen. The Civil War would be the Trojan used to bring about the new galactic empire. But yeah, you know what I mean? Um, we got 12 people in the building. Let's get them likes up. Let's get those likes up, people. Please share the stream if you're new. Hey, consider subscribing. I appreciate it. You want to support the channel? Super chats. My Cash App is $Cannon Hotep. If you donate more than $25 to my Cash App, I will send you a cool one of a kind Hotep T-shirt from yours truly, Cannon Hotep. Anyway, but we're seeing it now. We're seeing people being ostracized. We're seeing people's careers being ruined. We're seeing people being put in jail for supporting a certain political party. And not only a certain political party, a certain politician, right? We hear the word dark MAGA. We hear the word MAGA Republicans being thrown about, right? And it's almost like they're trying to make it seem like they're their own particular brand of Republican or conservative, right? Anybody that supported Donnie T is the devil, or one of his minions. You know what I mean? Crazy part is a lot of black people voted for Donnie T. A lot of black people voted for Donnie T. People don't really know that. A lot of Hispanics voted for Donnie T. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't understand that shit. Right? What up, Nat? Would you say thanks, Cannon, for always reminding us? Got to get ready to evacuate. See y'all soon. Might be a bit. All right, Natalie, be safe. Robert Banks in the building. What do you say? He said, keep your head on the swivel for the. Yeah. Yeah, keep your head on the swivel. For the FF, the week before the midterms. Yes, yes, yes. You know one's coming, right? You already know who they're going to blame. Bruh, they're gearing up right now. They're gearing up right now. But to wrap this up on this day in January stuff, right? It's a big nothing. It's a big nothing. If you've been watching the quote unquote hearings, they got nothing. They got nothing. Not a thing. Everything that's supposed to be a smoking gun. Every witness that's supposed to have this bombshell uh, uh, information don't have a thing. Right? Make no mistake, they can't. They can't charge him. He already went through a trial during the impeachment hearings. It's called double jeopardy. You can't charge a person for the same thing twice. He already beat it. This is all to make Donnie T look unsavory in the public. That's it. That's it. So as the midterms come up, right? As the general the campaign start for the presidential election, you're gonna start to see more of this shit happen. You're gonna start to see more of this misinformation and disinformation happening. You know what I mean? That's just what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So like Rob said, like I say, keep your head on the swivel, people. Keep your head on the swivel. Watch out for that hook. But anyway, so it looks like shit getting real, real with old Poots over there in Russia. They should get reserves, and he has the power to call regular citizens for a draft. Like he drafting motherfuckers. That's what's happening. Which tells me he ready for a real fight with whoever won it. It sounds like he getting ready for a real fight with whoever won it. He also making threats, which I don't. He might make good on for real about using some nuclear weapons. You know what I mean? And we know that Joe Nicholslick said that if they ever use any nuclear weapons, we jumping in. So he gearing up for something. I'm just gonna tell y'all that he gearing up for something. You know, it sounds like he ready to start fucking around. And he ready to go into the Ukraine and take that shit. He ready to go into the Ukraine and talking about having votes now, right? They already talking about votes already. What I guess the Russians and Putin is calling the liberated parts of the Ukraine, right? Which includes Crimea. You know what I mean? Which I would argue, they already had in the first place. They already had those people in Crimea want to be a part of them anyway. It should pop off 10-8 or 10-10. Jay saying two will be 88 days left in the year. Donnie T. Events happen 88s is your mantra. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. No, they're going to start talking that gematria. So I still need to learn that shit, man. But something gonna come. Something gonna come of it, man. I'm telling you. They gearing up for something, and then you got China gearing up to go and fuck with Taiwan, and you know, trying to figure out how the U.S. is going to try to jump in two wars. You know what I mean? Gonna spread our military then, leave us vulnerable at home. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not gonna be a good look if we jump in with with the crane. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be a good look if we jump in with the crane. You know, because for one, they're not a part of NATO. They're not a part of NATO. So if NATO jump in and help Ukraine, that just means it's all out. Uh, uh, Russia gonna take that shit as a form of aggression, and they gonna go hard. I got a feeling that he want to go hard. So be prepared for that. You know, like I said in the chat, 888 between 88 and 810 might be a thing. We'll see. That dumb. Hope they ain't that dumb. You know, but who knows? It's a possibility. You know, it wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time we attacked on our mainland. You know, they're not dumb to put troops on the ground, but they'll do some shit. You know what I mean? It could be anything. Which leads me to my next thing, guys. What up? Reaction says, "Oh yeah, you gotta watch that situation in Iran." To your right, they shut off the internet apparently over there. So that means they ready to control some propaganda over that bitch. Russia's nuclear policy is totally the opposite of NATO. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I don't. In this case, he might not give a fuck about mutually assured destruction, y'all. He might not give a fuck about mutually assured destruction. And we got 16 in the building. Let's get 16 likes. Hit that like. Hit that like button, y'all. Likes is free. Likes is free. Go ahead and turn your phone vertical and fucking hit the thumbs up. But anyway, uh, yeah. So it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot to watch for. Just be prepared for whatever's going to happen. You know, get your food stores, get your batteries, get your first aid, get something to protect all of that shit that you are curating. You know, because you don't want to do all this fucking shopping and prepping only for the marauders to come and take your shit. Get something to prepare. Get something to protect yourself. You know what I mean? My Cash App is $ Cannon Hotep, all one word, CANNONHOTEP. So, like I said, if you want to support the channel, you can do it through Cash App, $ Cannon Hotep. If you donate more than $25, I will send you a one of a kind T-shirt, a Hotep T-shirt. Jimmy, yours is actually going in the mail today. Jimmy was the first person to support. Jimmy gets a T-shirt. Um, and if you donate, $25 or more, in the description, um, put your email address, and then go to cannonhotep@gmail.com and send me an email with your mailing address, the size shirt you want, and what color you want. So it's a white shirt with black letters, and then we got a black shirt with gray or silver lettering. Anyway, so that's Cannon Hotep, $Cannon Hotep Cash App. If you donate $25 or more, you get a T-shirt. If you do that, go to cannonhotep@gmail.com. Mailing address, your shirt size, and what shirt you want. Like I said, you either get white on black. I'm sorry, black, white with black letters or black with gray letters. So anyway, I appreciate you guys rolling with me. I am in DC right now trying to fight traffic, which ain't too bad, but the job site I got to go to is uh is ridiculous. Anyway, I appreciate you guys rolling with me. As I always say, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. I'll holler at you.